Hey there, this is Gerald Bass, creator and founder with the Rise of the 1%, reporting live from the Rise of the 1% headquarters here in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Shanice. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to talk about today in this live stream how to crush it in your business from quarter to quarter, how to crush it in your business from quarter to quarter. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and share this live stream around in a few Facebook groups so we can get some more people on. Also, feel free yourself to share this around in some Facebook groups as well. Welcome, Fuchsia, as well. Appreciate the love, appreciate the love. I'm going to share this around in a few Facebook groups so we can get some more people on. And we're going to get the rocking and rolling in the next couple of minutes. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, welcome. Being that we're about to get ready to end the second quarter of 2018, we're about to get ready to go into the third quarter. We got about 6 more months in 2018. Can you believe it? 6 more months. We already halfway through the 2018 year. And being that I'm a business owner and I service a lot of business owners and help people start businesses, I'm going to talk about how to crush it in your business from quarter to quarter. Being we're about to get ready to end off second quarter. This is actually one of our best quarters in our business. And I want to share with you all some of the stuff that we actually do. So let me exit this off the computer. And I've invited my awesome FBS team. Awesome. Awesome stuff, Fusion. Appreciate that. Yeah, let me go on and share this with Facebook groups too. I'm about to do that right now. Then we're going to get going. As soon as I do that, we're going to get that going. So let me do this real quick. And any of the rest of you all that just hopped on as well, feel free to share this around with any other people that you feel could benefit. Because I'm going to share some very valuable information on here. Very valuable information. These guys, amazing team. Appreciate that, Fusion. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Marquell Russell. My boy, Marquell. Joey. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, definitely, like I said, I want to welcome you all to this live stream. My name is Gerald Bass. I'm the creator and founder of the Rise of the 1%. It's a couple of things we do for you all that may not necessarily know what I do. One thing I do is we assist people now. We're focusing a whole lot now on business owners that have high ticket products and services. We help them with attracting high paying clients on the internet using automation, lead generation systems, and Facebook advertisement. And then also I help people start and grow wildly profitable digital marketing agencies as well. So those are the 2 things we do in the Rise of the 1%. But today I actually wanted to talk about how to crush it in your business from quarter to quarter, how to crush it in your business from quarter to quarter. If you feel this has been an outstanding quarter for you in your business, being it's a lot of business owners hopping on here, if you feel this has been an outstanding quarter for you, drop a comment below right now. Say outstanding. If you believe this has been like an outstanding quarter for you in your business, drop a comment below right now. Say outstanding. I want to know like where you all stand at right now when it comes to your business. Being we're ending off the second quarter right now. Yeah, funnels, yeah. Lead generation, absolutely, Fusion. Those are the couple of things that we do. If you feel that this has been an outstanding quarter, or if you feel this could have been a better quarter for your business, like comment that below as well. We don't have to have no shame in our game. That's why everybody's tuning into this live stream, so we can talk about having great quarters. Okay, semi-outstanding. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so typically what we do when it comes to like our planning for our quarters for our business, and I hope that this can assist any of you all. Some of you all may already be implementing some of this stuff, or you may be implementing some of this stuff, but not all of it. So I'm pretty sure with whatever I share with you, you'll be able to get something out of it, even if it's just bits and pieces of what we do. So typically what we do is, first off, I would definitely recommend everybody that's on this live screen that's growing a business, if you don't have some type of calendar, that's the first thing you want to do. So if you're taking any notes as you watch this live screen, that's what I recommend you do, get some type of calendar. And you may say, well, Gerald, that's very basic information. We all know we should have a calendar. You'll be amazed how many people that I work with in business that don't necessarily have some type of calendar. Me, I'm a little old school, so I still use like the calendar that goes on your desk, the big old calendar that covers your desk. But you want the calendar where you're able to glance at your month from the top of your calendar, right? You're able to look at your entire calendar. So, I mean, you could get one of those desktop calendars like an Office Max, right? Or Staples or something like that, Office Depot. You get one of those desktop calendars. Or you can even go online today. They have different softwares online where you can set up calendars, but I definitely recommend you get a calendar. Now, once you have a calendar, the next thing I recommend you do is I recommend, first off, see where you stand at when it comes to revenue for your business right now. Like over the last few months, what has your revenue been like for your business on a monthly basis, like averaging? Like what has the average revenue been like over the last few months of growing your business? And once you can come up with that average, whatever that may be, I mean, that might be $4,000 to $5,000 a month, that may be $7,000 a month, $8,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I don't necessarily know where you are in your business at this time, but once you come up with that average, the next thing I recommend you do is set your revenue targets for the next month. And this is what a lot of business owners don't do, right? They don't necessarily have any type of targets or any type of income goals when it comes to their business, right? And if you don't have any type of goals or you don't have any type of vision on where you want your income to be, then you probably will hit nothing, right? And so with that being said, you definitely want to set your revenue target goals, whatever that may be. That may be to add an extra $4,000 to $5,000 a month to your income over the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. That may be to add an extra $8,000 a month to your income, an extra $10,000 a month to your income, $15,000 a month to your income. Whatever that income goal is when it comes to your revenue targets and whatever type of income you're looking to add to the income that you're already making on a monthly basis, I recommend you set those targets, right? That's the very second thing you want to do after you get your calendar is set your revenue targets. Now, after you set your revenue targets, the next thing you're going to need to do is you have to know your numbers when it comes to your business. And I do so many different strategy session calls for business owners who are looking to be potential clients for our agency. And when we ask them about their numbers, a lot of times business owners don't know their numbers. So what I mean by that is, okay, when it comes to you hitting your revenue targets over the next 30 days, over the next 60 days or 90 days in your business, okay, how many new clients or customers are you going to have to bring on board on month 1 of third quarter, month 2 of third quarter, right? Month 3 of third quarter, like how many clients or customers are you going to have to bring on board on a month-by-month basis to hit your revenue targets? Okay, so you have to know your numbers, right? And of course, that's all based off the price point of your product or service, right? So you want to identify that number. Now, once you identify that number, the next thing I would recommend you do, you would need to basically know, okay, when it comes to these clients, how many calls, okay, when it comes to my business, how many calls am I going to have to bring in on a monthly basis to be able to hit my revenue targets, right? Like how many calls am I going to have to bring in for my business? Like how many qualified leads am I going to have to generate? Qualified phone calls am I going to have to generate for my business on a monthly basis, okay, throughout this next quarter to hit my revenue targets, if that's making sense, okay? And here's the thing here. To be able to know like how many qualified calls you're going to have to bring in for your business to be able to hit your revenue targets, okay, you have to know your conversion rates as well over the phone. Meaning, how many people do I have to talk to on the phone to close a deal? Okay, that's another thing. A lot of people don't necessarily know their numbers when it comes to being on the phone and how many people they have to talk to over a phone call to be able to close a deal. So typically for us, all right, in the space we in, we know our conversion rate is around 20 to 25%. So like out of every 4 to 5 people that we typically talk to on the phone for our business, we close at least one deal, right? So you have to know your numbers, if that makes sense. And that's how you determine as well how many phone calls you're gonna have to bring in for the month and how many phone calls you're gonna have to do per day to be able to hit your revenue targets for the month. And you do this on a month by month basis. Is this making sense? Comment below if this is making sense. So Fuchsia is commenting below. Qualified calls, conversion rate, 4 to 5 calls, close one deal. Yeah, that's typically my numbers. Now I know for a lot of businesses, it's different numbers. I know some businesses where people have to do 10 phone calls to close one deal, right? I mean, it just really depends. So you have to like know your numbers, like what's your conversion rate over the phone. Now, once you have your calendar, all right, once you have evaluated your revenue over the last few months, like the average revenue for your business on a month-by-month basis over the last few months, and then you set your revenue targets for the next few months, us going into this new quarter, like how much you want to add to your income on a month-by-month basis over the next few months. And then you also know your conversion rates, right? Meaning you know how many people you're going to have to talk to on the phone to close a deal. And then you know how many calls you're going to have to bring in for the month and per day to be able to hit your numbers. The next thing and the very last thing you want to focus on is what are going to be the actions that I'm going to have to take on a day-to-day basis and throughout the month to hit my goals. So typically for us having an online business, and for many of you all that desire to build your business online the right way and really get maximum results, typically when it comes to growing our business online, and we also teach many of our clients as well that we service who are growing their businesses online, the first thing you have to be doing when it comes to growing your business on a day-to-day basis, you have to be connecting with people, right? You have to be connecting with people. So I've came to find out a lot of people do not like reaching out to people when it comes to their business, okay? And it might be because they have these different fears, or they feel I'm gonna reach out to this person online, this person gonna say they don't know me, or who are you, or how did you find me, or why are you messaging me, or no, I don't want to hear about whatever business you got or products and services you have. So we have all these different thoughts going on through our head on why we don't necessarily want to connect or reach out to people. Okay, but if you're really going to build your business in the beginning stages, and if you don't have like a huge advertising budget, you're going to have to do like some proactive prospecting and direct outreach to be able to get people on the phone and to be able to see what people currently are, where they're looking to go, and if you can help them, offering them your product or service. Okay, so typically what I tell a lot of my clients that's coming online the first time, you need to be direct outreach messaging at least 40 people a day on Facebook. Okay, so I'm giving you all a blueprint for free that a lot of people pay me a lot of money for. So I hope you all are writing this down. You can send out at least 40 to 50 friend requests on Facebook a day. Okay, I'm giving you all this blueprint for absolutely free. Go into Facebook groups, where your niche, where your audience is hanging out at, and you can shoot friend requests out to those people that are in those groups. And as they respond to your friend request, you can shoot them a message. Now, this is being that these people are within the audience that you're looking to market to, not just random people that are within the audience that you're looking to market to. And a lot of times, too, before I shoot people a friend request, I always go over and look at their page as well to see what they got going on. Then we shoot a friend request. When they accept the request, you shoot them a message. Okay? And typically in a message, you just want to introduce yourself, tell them where you found them at, compliment them on some things that you may have seen on their page, and tell them what you do. And if you can help them, tell them how you possibly can help them, and ask them when they be open and having a chat about how you probably can help them. That's pretty much all you're saying in the message, right? So typically, that's what I teach most of my clients to do. That's a part of their action plan that they map out on that calendar that I told you to get at the beginning of this live stream. They map that out on what days am I going to do direct outreach throughout the month. Is it going to be Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, weekends off, or is it going to be Monday through Sunday? What days is it going to be? Okay, and that's just on Facebook. We also use LinkedIn to grow our business too. And on LinkedIn, typically shooting out minimum 20 messages a day on LinkedIn. Right, so that's one way to bring in calls so that we can move towards that revenue target and hit our goals. The second way, all right, is through organic posting. Okay, so organic posting is pretty much when you're posting online different things throughout the week about your business, right? That's pretty much what organic posting is. And with organic posting, it's a lot of different type of organic posts you can put out there, right? You can put out organic posts, maybe share some type of story, right? Some type of story on how you were once here and now how you're here based off of your product or service that you're currently using. Or you can even share a client testimonial of one of your clients who used their product or service, how they were here, and by using your product or service, how they're currently here, right? That's what I like to consider organic posts, right? That's just one example. And then some of your other organic posts in reference to your business can really just be educating the market, giving them value, giving them tips, giving them advice. And at the end of your post, giving them some type of call to action to maybe schedule a phone call with you, right? Or go over and take a look at another offer you may have in a marketing funnel, etc. Right? So that's pretty much what I mean by organic posts. Okay, so that's another way as well to be able to bring in qualified calls for your business. And when it comes to organic posting in your calendar for the month, all right, how many organic posts are you going to do per day, right? And you map that out on the calendar, right? And on what days are you going to do the organic posts? Okay, you can map that out on the calendar. A third thing as well is content creation. So right now what I'm doing with you all, this is a form of content, right? Live streams, that's a form of content. So if you're going to be looking to leverage like live streams to be able to provide valuable information as well to your audience, to build up that credibility, to build up that trust, okay, then what days are you going to go live throughout the month? You want to plot these things out on the calendar. Right, so the days you're going to be doing direct outreach, you want to plot that out on the calendar, right? The days that you're going to be doing organic posts, and if that's going to be every day, that's perfectly fine. Plot that out on the calendar. And how many times per day are you going to do that, right? Plot that out on the calendar, okay? When it comes to doing live streams, if that's a form of content that you're going to be using to build up that goodwill and trust and credibility with your audience and just help people as well, right? And for people that may want to dive deeper, giving them an invitation on how they can do that, then what days are you going to go live? Okay, throughout the month, and plot that on your calendar. Okay? The next thing, all right, you can do as well when it comes to especially building your business online is hosting online webinars. hosting online webinars, even if you did one webinar a month, right? One webinar a month. Okay, and webinars are huge when it comes to basically, once again, building up trust with your audience, building up credibility, building up goodwill with your audience by providing valuable information, teaching them something on a webinar. If you have any proof of concept, being able to show that on the webinar, and then also being able to make an offer and make sales of your products and services completely online, at your home, in your pajamas, right? That's the power of an online webinar. You can make sales literally at home in your pajamas, right? That's the power of online webinars. And people can hop on from anywhere in the world when you're doing an online webinar. So if you decide to do an online webinar, what day of the month are you going to do a webinar? Or are you going to do 2 webinars for the month? Or are you going to do a webinar every week? When I first came online, I was doing webinars every single week. Right? And we're prepping to do a webinar in the month of July. And we're going to put that on our calendar. You have to plot these type of things. You can't just really like go at your business with like, I'm going to throw mud at the wall and hope it sticks. Can't do that. You got to plot these things out. If you're going to get into paid ads, like Facebook ads or Instagram ads or YouTube ads, etc., to grow your business, when are you going to start the planning process of putting those ads together? What do I mean by that? The market research process. Doing research on your target audience. When are you going to start creating the ads, writing the ads, choosing the different images, creating the videos for the ads? Right? When are you going to do that? When are you going to run the ads over this next month? And how many days per week are you going to run ads? You want to plot that. Or how many days per month are you going to run ads? If that's every day, perfectly fine. I recommend definitely doing that if you have the budget for it. Right? So you have to plot all this stuff out. We call this the war map, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the war map. I plan this out. I look at my calendar at the top of every single month from a 30,000-foot view, and we fill that thing up. We fill that thing up. And also, another thing that we do throughout the month that I believe will help you all, because remember I talked about at the top of the live stream, having your calendar. And remember I talked about looking at your income, like the average over the last few months, setting your revenue targets, like how much you want to increase your income month by month over the next 3 months, depending upon your price point and your conversion rates. How many calls you're going to have to bring in for the month to hit your revenue targets and per day to hit your revenue targets. You have to know all this stuff. Now, what I typically do throughout the month is every time I do a call on a specific day or a series of calls on specific days for my business, I plot it on the calendar as well. It's like little tallies, right? So that way I can start to look at my numbers. So for like some of you all right now that may not know your conversion rates, and what I mean by that is you don't know how many people you have to talk to for the month or per day to be able to close a deal. That's the perfect way to figure out your conversion rates is throughout the month. What I typically do is on any given day, if I have a series of calls, and a lot of times I do, today I've had calls all day, I plot on the calendar every time I do a call, and when I close a deal, I put a slash through the tally. And I basically keep track of this throughout the entire month. So at the end of the month, I can go back and look at my calendar and look at how many calls I had to do to close a deal and how many calls did I do throughout the month and how many deals were closed. This is how you start to track your numbers. Are you all getting some out of this? If you are, please show me some love. I appreciate your future as well. I see you created a ton of engagement on here. I appreciate it. I see you engaging. I love it. Plot things out, war map, calendar. Yes, exactly. Y'all getting anything out of this? I appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Y'all have any questions? Is everybody good? Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Appreciate that fusion. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. So what I'm gonna do in closing, because I know some of you all are on now, some of you all may take a look at the replay of this. Okay, if anybody needs any type of assistance, and what I mean by that is, if you need assistance when it comes to business strategy, if you need assistance when it comes to marketing for your business, if you need assistance with lead generation for your business or attracting more high-paying clients for your business online, using automation, lead generation, marketing funnels, or you're looking to have assistance with Facebook ads, Instagram ads for your business, or even if you're looking to start a business right now, you may be looking for some type of business model right now that you can leverage. And we have a business model right now that many of our students are leveraging to get to $10,000 a month in a very short period of time. We're looking to create about 40 six-figure earners over the next year or so. We're teaching people how to get into digital marketing. If that's something that you are open to or something that you may need assistance with, I'm going to drop a link to my calendar below in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to drop a link to my calendar and you can schedule a call. I will tell you tomorrow I don't have any bookings open. I won't be open till Monday, but I am going to drop the calendar. So if that's something that you need assistance with and you're very serious about it, I'm going to drop the calendar below and you can schedule a free 45-minute strategy session call with myself. We'll basically see where you are, where you're looking to go, and we'll put a blueprint together on how we can help you get there as quick as possible. Right? If you're looking to increase the bottom line in your business, meaning make more money in your business, okay, and I can tell you this, my team has become way much more stronger too as of lately when it comes to helping our clients with really making Facebook ads profitable. I'm gonna let you all know that. So if you need help with that, schedule a call, or if you're just looking for a business model that, like I say, you can start and leverage to be able to really create that financial and time independence. Digital marketing is a space that you can tap into at this time. A lot of local businesses need help. And we have a program for that. 6 figures is the standard in the program. If that's something you're serious about, I'm going to drop the calendar below and just click it, schedule a call, and fill out the short survey, and we'll be talking on the call. Besides that, no problem at all, Fuchsia. No problem to anybody else as well that hopped on, no problem at all. Feel free to share this live stream around with anyone else you feel could benefit. If you have any other questions, drop them below. I'll come back and answer them as well. I'm going to be putting this on YouTube as well. I have a YouTube channel, Gerald Bass. You can go over to YouTube. I have over 300 training videos I've done over the last several years online, training on a lot of different topics, nothing but free information. Feel free to visit, and if you visit, make sure you hit the red button over there and subscribe to the channel. With that said, this is Gerald Bass, creative founder of the Rising 1%. You all have a phenomenal weekend on purpose.